Hello, my name is Rabbi Brigitte Rosenberg, and I'm from United Hebrew Congregation in St. Louis, Missouri. I imagine that we are all experiencing a mix of emotions as we prepare for this Pesach. Some of us are angry at the situation because our lives are turned upside down. Some are frustrated and feeling stuck in place, and others might be feeling anxious about work and jobs, worrying about having enough to pay for food, medicine, and just the basic needs. Not to mention the worry and anxiety of this virus, of getting sick or seeing our friends and family sick. Like our ancestors awaiting their redemption, their freedom from slavery in Egypt, so too are we looking forward to our own redemption, a time when we will be post-COVID-19, when we will no longer feel the confines of our homes and the stress of a multitude of emotions. Pesach is also known as Zman Cheritenu, our season of freedom. Though we may not feel so free this year, free to celebrate in the way we want, free to be with family and friends, free from the confines of our home, free from worry of what is to come, the Seder allows us a moment to think about freedom and redemption. We look to the past as we tell the story of our Exodus, and we look to the future, and we think about what freedom and ultimately redemption will look like. During the Seder, we pour a 5th cup of wine, and we welcome the possibility of freedom and redemption when we open the door to Elijah, to Eliyahu. Our tradition teaches that Elijah will return to earth one day to signal the arrival of the Messiah and the end of famine, sickness, intolerance, and war. Our tradition also teaches that the Messiah will only come when our world is ready. At many Seders, participants are invited to pour from their personal cups into Elijah's cup, reminding all who are present that each of us, each person, must be a part of making redemption and the perfection of our world a reality. We must contribute our energy, our talents, whatever it is we can to help ensure that our world is ready for Elijah to come. So often we ask for God's help to make our world better, and yet even as we ask and pray to God for help, let us remind ourselves that there is much that we can be doing to make our world a better place. From reaching out to neighbors and friends to make sure that they are okay and have what they need to celebrate the festival, to staying home to ensure our health and the health of others. And if we are able, we can support those organizations like Mazon and our local food pantries that are helping to ensure that during this crisis, people will not go hungry. During this Passover season, even in the midst of the current craziness in our world, may we find ways to make the world a little bit brighter and a little bit better so that perhaps Elijah may enter when we open the door. Chag Sameach.